At the age of 15, I was invited to a deaf church. An interpreter invited me. It was the first time that I got to experience a deaf church. I grew up in a predominant hearing church with my family where there was no interpreter, so I really didn't understand anything. As I entered the deaf church, I was shocked. Deaf people can sign God's words? God can use deaf people? Yes, that was the answer. That day, my life changed forever. And then an interpreter told me about the disheartening statistic of 98% of deaf people don't know Jesus or never heard the name of Jesus. Wait, 98%? How many is that? She goes on to say there are about 70 million deaf people in the world. You do the math. My heart became burning. God, we gotta do something. We gotta change that. At the age of 15, I was trying to come up with ideas of how our generation can come together to do something about this. But at the age of 15, I knew nothing. I didn't know how to plan a conference or a gathering. I reached out to a friend, and he was like, "Oh, that's great. Do you have a plan?" No. And now, I'm 28, more than 10 years later, and 98% statistic is still the same. It's time. It's time for our generation to gather together, not just to have fun, but to actually seek the name of Jesus and to seek the Lord together and His call in our life and His will and His want, and to equip and commission our generation to go. Not just to gather to have fun, but we're going to gather because we want to see a gospel movement happen right now in our time, in our generation. We want to be the generation that eradicate the 98% in our lifetime. Can we do it? It's time. We can't keep this gospel hidden. The two things Jesus tells us, and the first is, you're the light of the world, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. And the second, Jesus tells his disciples, he said, they will know you are my disciple by how you love one another, how you serve one another. There's never been a better time than now. We have an opportunity to serve the kingdom, to advance the gospel and see a gospel movement happen and make the name of Jesus known. The question is, are you in? Are you coming?